Yo, what's up?
So have some good gaming going.
Yeah, it's BW, right? And
There's also
XY?
XY, yeah.
Yeah. Is it gonna be on tours?
I'm not sure. Um, see, I will get the link from Smudge because he's on my team. But the other one, I'm assuming it's probably main, but I don't think those people private their games very much, so we should be chilling. Ignore my roommate. That might be an issue. Maybe I should move. Hold on. Be right back.
Sure.
Go. So, okay, yeah, that's let's see. Let me grab the link. Okay. Check tours, make sure the game hasn't started there. Oh, you have a game. The VW one isn't started. Yeah, I don't really know much about VW, so
Is the game going?
yeah. It
I
just
was
hold
actually
on.
chilling.
Let me get the link. Drop it in matches.
And
Okay,
this
yeah.
is gonna be versus.
Smudge versus Act.
Yeah. It's Smudge versus Act. Wait, I did not know Act was here in
Yeah.
BW. Are you fucked? What?
Emergency.
What are they cooking? Last BW actuarially,
For
that's
real.
crazy.
Yeah.
Actuarially pulling up with a double electric Rotom Wash plus Thunderous. Rotom Wash, not really a common pick, but it's really good into Jellicent, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
And Rain, kind of, but yeah. But yeah, it's mostly for Jellicent, really. The
Only one
Rotom Wash
Latios.
actually looks like Thanos. Because it's good into Jellicent, it's good into
Oh
Landorus, and
yeah.
it's good into Heatran. So
Shit.
it's actually just straight up good in this matchup. Plus Intimidate on Actuary side. Smudge bringing a Hydreigon. That's actually quite uncommon. We'll see if it actually runs Superpower, because of course every random one runs Superpower in every old gen. Specifically for Heatran. Not Heatran, Tyranitar,
Oh
rather.
yeah, checks out.
Since, yeah, Tyranitar, as you know, good BW Pokemon because weather is permanent and
Yeah.
superpower is super effective in the Tyranitar.
What was
Otherwise,
the
both teams look somewhat standard. Smudge bringing what looks like to be it's definitely CBG. Choice band
Mhm.
Genesect for those not in the know.
Interesting.
CBG
Okay,
looks kind of strong into Actuality's team. punishes Rotom Wash, punishes Latios, punishes T-Tar, and it's definitely CBG now. It's shiny
Yeah.
and
Oh
Choice
shit.
Band, Genesis
Extreme
is
speed.
shiny locked. Yeah, it has to be hasty. It has to be hasty and red in order to run E-Speed and some other move. I think it was Blaze Kick.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
think Flip Flip, yeah.
Jellicent lead is daring. Let's just say
Yeah.
from Smudge. I would
Right into
not
the
have led.
Thunderous.
I would have not led this guy into Thunderous because who else is actually gonna lead? Of course, it's Thunderous or Rotom Wash, both of which are electric types that Jellicent does not like to run into.
Yeah. Hmm.
Though this is a game where Jellicent isn't actually that strong. It won't carry this game,
Yeah.
most likely, but Trick Room going up is important for Heatran and Conkeldurr to do their dance, basically.
Yeah. I'm guessing the
This
Genesect probably just
Genesect, yeah.
U-turns here, right? Or something.
Yeah. Probably not. Probably not even a U-turn. Probably a hard switch because, like, do you
Yeah, fair
really
enough.
want Genesect getting paralyzed?
Okay, yeah,
No,
fair
not
enough.
really. But and like Landorus T is faster than the Genesect, so it's definitely Choice Scarf. We know
Okay,
this
yeah.
because Intimidate went first over
Before download,
before
yeah.
download. Yeah.
That looks like this is probably a pretty
So
free Lando T pivot for Smudge here, if I had to
yeah,
guess.
this is a relatively free U-turn. Yep, Smudge
Yeah.
does hard switch into the
Oh,
thing.
EQ. Interesting.
EQ more or less expected. Thunderbolt. Ah,
Oh,
goodbye.
Wakan
Wait,
Berry.
what?
Interesting. No way.
All that to do nothing. It's called No Burn. And this Jellicent is now under lethal from Thunderbolt. Well, it's
Yeah.
not actually. Well, it may be a rule because Thunderbolt did 24. 24 times 2 is 48.
Yeah, it's
But, like,
probably in range.
you're not risking Jellicent.
Yeah.
You could also, like, Hydreigon is relatively free. It's
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
taking an HP IS relatively well. It's kind of bulky on the special side. And if it's bulky Thunderous, it's, like, not much special attack, so it's relatively weaker. Could also hard Jellicent? Oh no, wait, not hard Jellicent. Hard Gene? I would hard Gene. Maybe. I think about it. Because like this first T from Actuarially is definitely
Yeah,
switching
it's
out, I
got
think.
that's got to
Because
switch out. Yeah. It doesn't do
matching
anything here.
Smudge's Landorus T kinda matters.
Yeah, there comes Rotom. Oh,
Yep.
double switch.
Metagross.
Hydreigon.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Hydreigon punished everything. Stone Edge from Smudge. Quite ambitious considering I never thought in a million years that Stone Edge was actually connecting on the Thunderous.
Yeah.
Call it a vibe. Because like I didn't think it was staying in,
Even
considering
if
it
it
was
stayed in, it was gonna miss.
true. But yeah. Actuarily keeps Landorus T, keeps the Intimidate for Smudge's Landorus T and for his Genesect and Conkeldurr as well.
Okay.
Hydreigon punished every switch, basically.
Oh,
So it
big
was a
Draco
good
into the
switch
Rotom.
from Smudge overall. Draco onto the Rotom. Rotom takes that with ease. Rotom takes the
The
U-turn as
U-turn.
well, lives with
Oh
12%
no.
HP remaining.
Oh, into the Heatran. Oh, okay. Rocks the
Okay,
Flash
yeah.
Fire.
All that to boost the Heatran.
No
Great
way.
job. Great job, actually.
That was actually a really good
Great
hit
job,
by Smudge
Rotom.
there.
Yeah. Smudge, yeah. Actuarily might think that they are safe versus Smudge. However, this Hydreigon may have other plans if it reveals superpower onto the Tyranitar right now. It could be Chople though, so
Does it even
Actuarily
learn
may
it?
decide that, I don't care, I don't care. Just do your worst, bro. Like, something like that.
Superpower
However,
Hydreigon. Yeah, but learned
yeah,
superpower.
I
That's
think
crazy.
Landorus T switch from Smudge is relatively free because like
Okay, yeah.
you're not hydroing the Hydreigon right now. Yep, Smudge
No
does
shot,
elect
yeah.
to go to Landorus T.
Oh, misses Hydro on
Hy-
the Heatran,
alas.
and rocks go up.
Rocks
Okay.
go up. Smudge does have the rare BW team where they have nothing weak to rocks, so that's one thing going for them.
Oh
However,
yeah, no
Heatran
Thunderous.
dodging the Hydro is very very unfortunate. And
Yeah.
now Actuarily has to contend with a Flash Fire thingamabob. Flash Fire Heatran ready to just hit him.
I'm guessing Smudge wants to position the Genesect here, right? Or something.
I don't know. It's probably actuarially is probably earthquaking while switching into a Latios because
Hmm.
or well not Latios, maybe Thunderous because like you turn from Landorus T of Smudge onto the Tyranitar slot looks quite imminent, let's just
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
And Smudge does want to keep the Intimidate still, I think. Well, it's just Landorus T. That's just actuarially Landorus T. That's the Intimidate target now. So, like, actuarially T-Tar doesn't really matter in the greater scheme of things, considering Smudge has a Conkelder, and Jellison is already too low for it to matter, especially with rocks up. It's gonna come in onto the field at like 36,
Yeah,
34,
your turn comes
something like
out.
that.
Probably, I don't know. Okay, yeah, Metagross comes in. You turn onto the
Yep.
Tyranitar. Let's see, where does he go out to
I
now?
did attack from Heatran. I think it actually looked relatively safe from my POV, especially if it's Shuka.
Okay,
But,
low kick. Hmm.
okay. Okay. Heatran could be faster than the Metagross. If it's faster, no worries. Then, if it's slower though, it might have to fear an earthquake, especially if it's not Shuka. I mean, if the Metagross is faster, because like Metagross
Yeah,
can run like it often runs sub, but the second move is either Zen Headbutt or EQ.
low kick comes
Alex
out.
not Mach.
51. Hammer arm. Okay.
It Yeah, Heat Wave plus Mach on the Tyranitar slot looked kind of free from my point of view because
Yeah,
like if Landorus T switches into the Tyranitar slot, it just takes a Heat Wave, and Heat Wave
yeah.
also just hits the Metagross, so the Metagross is pinned if the Heatran is faster. And if it's Shuka Heatran, it should always just Heat Wave plus Mac. Smudge should always just Heat Wave plus Mac. I mean, because
Okay,
like
here
life,
comes Lim. Yeah,
well, it's not
sorry,
life
my
orb
bad.
for the Conk. Hello, hello, Smudge. Click Heat Wave. Oh, it is EQ.
Interesting. Huh.
Yep, EQ
Hmm.
as a well, not totally expected, but you have to expect EQ on Metagross because like
Yeah.
sub
What else
Metagross
you gonna
needs to
run?
hit the mirror. Sub Metagross needs to hit the mirror, and EQ is the best move for that. And it also hits this guy. He tried.
Well, Lando looks pretty threatening here. Um,
Smudge can switch into their Lando. Looks like a bad idea though, from my point of view. Meanwhile, Actuarily can go onto their Thunderous, switching their Metagross out while they EQ. EQ should kill both Heatran and Conkeldurr provided Smudge does not switch their own Landorus to Intimidate. Well, I think even with Intem, the Conk dies and Heatran also dies.
Rish comes
It's
in.
lefties revealed. Thunderous switches in as well as Smudge's Landorus T. Equave Conkeldurr should die, I think. Nope, it
Oh, it
takes
lives.
nothing.
Ice punches Lando.
29. I
Lando
did
goes
not
down.
expect 29. I, I expected more from -1.
Yeah, yeah, it's not that
Landorus T,
much.
TBH.
Well, Smudge no longer has to worry about intimidate pressure.
Apparently, EQ does. Neutral EQ apparently does nothing.
Damn,
Just check the call. It does like
that's crazy.
39 to 46.
EQ is a fraudulent move for real.
Conkeldurr always struck me as like a really frail Pokemon despite investing 250 HP, but it is very bulky on the physical side. Smudge switching in their Genesect right now, and hmm, E-Speed does not kill Thunderous. Well, bulky Thunderous anyway. It like non-bulky probably dies.
Oh shit, 52 from U-turn.
52,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Mine resisted by the way. Resisted by the way.
Okay, big
EQ
earthquake
onto
off.
the Metagross.
66,
Big
pretty good.
66.
HP ice. Down goes that.
Yep. Metagross
Mm.
actually elects to use substitute. And this might be it. Maybe not. JK. I would have went. Genesect there and just e-speed 1 million times to because Thunderous dies, and you
Yeah,
already know you're getting a +1 attack boost in this position
right.
because you just
That's a good point.
switched in Genesect earlier. So like you might as well confirm the kill on Thunderous, especially since you know Thunderous is already bulky, and bulky Thunderous equals no protect basically. So free hit. And what is actually gonna switch into?
Yeah,
Their
Cheetar's
Kerberos
low.
and Tyranitar.
Yeah.
Their Latios, nah, never happening. Thunderous is confirmed.
Latios on its way to
Thunderous
Dino
is
1
a
speed.
confirmed. Yeah. And Genesect also resists Meteor Mash, so it's all
Yeah.
actuarially confronted with is Earthquake. And yeah, sure, it'll deal like 50, something like that.
Oh,
Now
great
this is
para.
sussy now, especially if
Yeah.
Metagross is faster. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is sussy now.
Hmm.
Smudge just had to simplify the position with E-Speed.
Yeah.
Make sure Thunderous doesn't T-Wave anybody. Genesect should be in a safe neutral position. Hydreigon should be breaking the sub. Like, like basically, Smudge has to trade the substitute for a hit onto the Genesect, basically.
Yeah.
Now this is relatively bad. Jellicent is not doing anything in this
Basically
matchup, I
have
think.
basically have two Mons left.
Yeah.
And one of them
Smudge
is
only has
paralyzed.
Genesect and Hydreigon alive. And this Hydreigon is definitely taking a Meteor Mash. It is in the best interest of Actuarially to simplify this position now.
Yeah.
The sub on Metagross, very, very powerful. Shielding it from a hit that should kill it from either Genesect or Hydreigon.
You turn again. Yeah. Here comes
Hello,
Jellicent.
Smudge. Do you not have E-Speed on your CVG? Hello?
And down goes
Goodbye,
Hydreigon.
Hydreigon.
It's unfortunate.
Like, it is what it is.
Yeah,
Well,
is it really not E-Speed?
E-Speed doesn't kill Latios, and it doesn't get that attack boost. It might
And it's
just
HP Fire.
HP fire on
GG.
Latios as well.
GG.
It is what it is. E-Speed does like 75 to the thing. Latios at +1, by the way. At just like not +1. It deals like 50 to 60 on average. I guess like I mean if I'm smudged there, I hope I just crit Latios or something. It looked kind of bad, the position, anyway. Props to Actuarily for making it out alive and emerging victorious despite the mess on the Heatran with Hydro Pump. And yeah, congrats to Actuarily
Yeah,
for
he played
winning
that.
this
Act played that
TPL
pretty
game.
well. Yeah.
Yeah. Which teams are this, by the way? I forgot.
It's Smudges, Storms, and Act is Ducks.
Act is what?
Ducks.
Ducks, yeah. It's a series score on that.
And it's 3-2 now. Storms.
Damn.
The rest of the games are
Better than
tomorrow.
our score.
Uh,
Better
need
than
to
our
fact
score.
check that.
0-4. XD.
Let's go. Gaming.
And now we're waiting for what's the game?
I think XY was probably waiting to start. Let's see.
Oh damn.
I don't know. Let me
Okay,
check
let's get it
Discord.
then. Let's get it then.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought we were gonna wait for the
The
SB
SV.
game.
Yeah, there's that too. That's in like 15 minutes ish.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see this. Let's run this.
I'll just ping single thunder. XY.
Maybe they played and they privated or something. That would be tragic.
Okay, starting soon, apparently. Okay, let's go.
Uh,
Private games in DPL. Angry emoji. Okay, here we go.
yeah,
We
I
got the
still
game.
haven't built for my game.
Goat behavior.
My team, my XY team builder is literally just the Cloister team I kept posting about.
All right, here we go. We got the game up.
Yep,
Uh,
XY Single Thunder versus Z. This is Crater Makers versus who?
I'm gonna check. Hold
Wait,
on.
is Z thought they were playing black and white. However, they remembered halfway and put a Mega Kangaskhan on their team.
This is Cold
Conkelder,
Crew
Jealous, and
versus.
AOS Landers TJ, that's fuck. Meanwhile, Single Thunder brought LTV plus KB plus a Scizor. Why? But like, I
Because they think
guess
it's on the team.
Scizor. Yeah, his Scizor is actually good. Wait, is it good in this matchup? It's okay. It's bad into Gene. It's Thanos
Uh-huh.
into DOS. It's good into Manga Kangaskhan, kinda. If it's superpower, I mean, or if it's SD.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, Scizor might actually do some damage here. Z, meanwhile, pulling up with Stealth Rock on the DOS. It's definitely Hazard's lead, by the way. It can't be anything else. And Single
Yeah.
Thunder has 3 Pokemon weak to rocks. So, yeah. Also a
Yeah,
switch
that's
heavy
a
team
pretty
from Single
streamlined
Thunder.
order.
So, Hazards may be problematic. The Thunderous needs to be taunt. However, Z also has Fake Out Mega Kangaskhan to confirm that rocks go up every single time.
Run cloak. Come on
So,
now. Never can. DOS is relatively recent innovation, right?
yup, just last year. Mid year,
Gaming.
I'd say.
Gaming.
JOS, like, Z- Zaya, yeah, it's definitely Zaya who posted about that team. Posted
Uh-huh.
like, they posted like a team with Landers I, JOS, the
Uh-huh.
guys, and it took some time to simmer down and like then people thought about it and like, yeah, this guy's good. This guy's Thanos, and like then people upgraded the team, added CBG onto it, and like, yeah, that's definitely Thanos now. The archetypal DOS team right now is Kang, CBG, DOS, LTV. So and Z did bring something like that, except they have a Jellicent Conkeldurr. Jellicent, I don't know what Jellicent is there to be honest. It's good into Volcanion, I guess. It's definitely winning versus AV Volcanion, considering it's water absorbed. So
Yeah.
it can't take a steam eruption. It just absorbs the steam eruption. Also means it can't be burned, by the way. So can't be burned by steam eruption. I mean, it can still be burned by heat wave, of course.
Well, there's
Conkeldurr
your
on
fake out plus Rock's lead there.
Fake Out plus Rocks happens. Single Thunder definitely anticipated that, leading Cesar plus Conk, basically saying, you fake out one, the other attacks and kills something. Except Z does not elect it faking out anybody. Hello. No fake out. SD Single Thunder decides, okay, I'm tired of this. I'm winning right now. And if this is knockoff for some reason, Jellicent goes bye bye. Because, well, I think it dies. It definitely should die anyway.
It's a
Z
fair
does
Pokemon, it
have
dies.
Lander's key to make sure it does actually live. I'm pretty sure Jollicent takes a +1 knock. I
Yeah,
think.
that would make sense. Yeah.
There's a possibility this isn't defense invested, by the way, because, like, it's XY. Everything's sped up anyway. So, like, might as well, like, sped up Jellicent as well. Because, like, there's actually isn't really anything that's physical attacking. At most, it's Landorus. And enemy Landorus, you can just switch in your own Landorus into
Bullet
uh,
punch. Rocky helmet.
helmet on the thing.
Ice beam. Lando lives, but dies to
Goodbye,
Rocky helmet.
Landorus T. Goodbye, Landorus T.
And
This
Big
Scizor
Will-O-Wisp.
burn. Goodbye. GG.
Nice
GG.
12% chip. It's a very
How
good
does
turn for
Single
Z.
Thunder break Jellicent? I'm trying to think about it. Because, like, Conk
Uh,
intimidated. KV intimidated. Thunderous. Maybe Thunderous, but like Thunderous KB also weak to rocks, so they
Yeah.
can't keep coming onto the field every time. Their life is on a timer. So this Jellicent can just switch out low and make Single Thunder take 25% every time they want to deal with the Jellicent rather. And that's going to be tough. This Conkeldurr might be T-Punch. It definitely won't be. I'm just saying it might. Because, like, Conkeldurr does run T-Punch in BW for Jellicent. However, this is not XY. This is not BW. I mean, this is XY.
This is
No
not
one
XY, this
uses
is
Jellicent in
BW.
XY. Yeah. And there's absolutely no shot this Conkeldurr is T-Punch. XY Conkeldurr is often just Drain, Mock, Ice Punch, Detect or Protect. Or well, wait, Knock off rather, because like they're always AVA. Yeah, I got confused as well. Superpower on from the Scizor, expected.
Thanks to the
Scizor
burn, a very
often
big
ran
survival.
T Superpower, then either U-turn or ST. Because like Scizor used to beat the common LTV
Uh,
Kangaskhan Sylveon team by
oh,
itself
okay.
because like it could just wall everybody
Mhm.
and it could just superpower the Mecha Kangaskhan.
Mhm.
All it had to deal with was the Volcanion, and for those matchups he just set rocks. So yeah, Scizor is a great LTV beater. However, it's not great for Jellicent.
There's only an L. There's nothing else here.
Yeah, only L. Well, if there was only one of the LTV that you have to bring, it's definitely this guy.
Yeah.
Landers T right here.
Swords Dance.
The Antichrist.
Citrus,
Citrus
okay.
Berry. That's that's unexpected. Knock
Knock
off
off.
the
That's pretty
Jellicent.
big, yeah.
Just safety goggles removed. Safety goggles for possible Among Us. Fair enough, I'd say. Though to be honest,
Checks out.
yeah, respecting Among Us. Who the fuck respects Among Us these days? Well, nobody does. I run like no safety goggles teams. Uh, as of late, though I say that now, I'm gonna pull with three safety goggles later in my game versus Amaranth.
Hammer sees this brings Amoongus and Fungus.
Yeah, and Tangela as well.
I think this position looks really, really good for Z though. The
Yeah,
the scissor
this
isn't doing
dangerous
anything.
Jellicent.
The Conkeldurr is
Yeah, this
basically
Jellicent
down.
can literally just recover right now.
And
Switch
everything else
Conk,
is weak to
switch
rocks.
out Conk for Lander T. Yeah, if I'm Z, I switch out to Lander T right now. Let's not make this sussy. These are the Scizor and Conkel. They're also the two solo guys you'd want Landers T for in this matchup. So why not just switch in the Landers T? You don't need Z doesn't need Landers T anyway. For like Thunderous, Volcanion, KB, yeah, Thunderous is not useful versus those guys.
Yeah.
Instead, just drains, simplifies the position by taking out the Scizor ASAP. The KB could be anything. However, whatever it may be, it's definitely losing to this Conkeldurr right here.
I guess you probably bring in Thunderous, right? Could provide a little
Probably.
pressure. Uh,
It's definitely going to be Volcanion, I think.
yeah.
Because, like, Thunderous takes a nice punch. Volcanion, well, it only takes a Drain Punch. And that's literally relatively less damage overall. While Volcanion also actually just does more to the Conkeldurr. At this point, if you're single Thunder, you just accept the fact that you can't deal with the Jellicent in any meaningful way.
The Volcanion comes out, probably trying to pressure the Conk a little bit. Um, I think this one's kind of like dire.
Yeah, it might be Jover.
This might be Jover, yeah.
Especially with, yeah, again, rocks up. Thunderous KB on a time. Thunderous and KB have not switched in even. So yeah, I guess they haven't take rocks damage. They also have just haven't been useful the entire game. That's the trade-off for not switching them in to take rocks. And Thundurus KB, they're the kind of Pokemon they're the kind of Pokemon that you want to utilize in the early to mid game, take advantage of their bulk, take advantage of their matchups, because they're not the type of Pokemon that can carry you to the end game. They're not the type of Pokemon that wins end games. They're just bulky stat checks. They have great typing. They can make things annoying for the enemy team to progress. They're not game winners, is the thing with Thundurus and KB.
It's
And not
12% Shadow
switching
Ball.
them in the early to mid game.
Yeah. I think Kangaskhan probably just
Well,
comes out. Or Genesect. Genesect kind of.
Assault Vest Volcanion, guys. That's AV Volcanion. You just take 12 from random Shadow Balls. You take 24 from Sludge Bomb from Mega Gengar. Yeah, that's
I feel
cool.
like my impression is like Volcanion just 1v1s like any one Pokemon.
Yeah, it 2v1s too, sometimes. It takes like 45 from Thunderous T-Bolt. Like, yeah, that's fair, guys. Cool.
Let's go. Average water type.
Yeah, average XYZ 252 HP, positive attack nature, plus 4 EVs on the attack nature, 252 Spadef, Assault Vest. Yep, cool.
Big E speed, Volcanion down. T-Wave comes out, but it's
Thunder
basically
Wave
too
on.
late.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thunder Wave onto the Genesect. Does not matter. E speed is +2 priority. It will outspeed a T Wave
And there should be
regardless.
no
This
way to.
Thunderous might die even.
Yeah.
This Thunderous might die to an E speed.
Oh,
Nope,
and it's
it's not. It's
paralyzed.
paralyzed. Seabolt plus Fusion Bolt. The
Oh,
Jellicent
yo?
actually dies.
No way. Wait, is there a way?
Is there a world? Maybe like Z gets full parrot on the Genesect
I
by
think that's
turn
your out.
zero.
I think that actually is the
Yeah,
out.
that is
Like
the
he just.
route. Yeah. If you're single thunder, you T wave the KB, right? But not KB, the Kangaskhan right now. The Kangaskhan has to fake out.
Okay.
Yeah, this is to get one more turn. However, single thunder does not even care about this. Just Alexa T-Bolt, Ice
Ice
Beam,
Beam. Down goes Lando T.
down goes Lando.
Alright, now for
Z has to fake out
the
the T
paralysis
Wave
game.
and speed the Thunderous, or just fake out the Thunderous. I don't know if fake out kills. Fake out probably kills. I think I don't know. It might not die, so that's why I would fake out the Kyurem
I
at
think
least
faking out
for
Kyurem is
item
probably
gain
safer.
slots.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that Kangaskhan doesn't even die to an Ice Beam, by the way,
Yeah, probably
because it's
not.
almost always 252 HP.
Yeah. Oh, protect.
What
Interesting. Yo.
the heck?
Oh.
Parrot again.
No.
It's actually protect. I mean, fair enough. I've always been saying Thundurus only needs 3 moves. Is that correct?
T-Wave.
E-speed on the
Oh.
Kyurem. I
Oh.
don't think that was correct. I don't think that was correct. You need to E-speed the Thundurus. It's just use protect.
There's an out.
I mean, you might as well just take the confirmed. Ah! Well, Genesect is 100% right now. Genesect is
Yeah.
also known to be able to
Oh.
run
Oh.
some bulk EVs. Ice
There's no
Beam
way.
does 20.
There's no way. Is there a way?
Yeah, this is HP invested Genesect for sure. Now, if you're Z, you E-speed the Kyurem,
Yeah.
and you're at the mercy of God, basically.
Oh.
No!
There's no way. There's no way, bro. No way.
XD! Yeah.
We all thought BW was the real Hexgen. It was XY all along.
Yeah. Oh
Damn.
my god. Oh my god. Oh
That
my god. I know what I'm gonna bring later. Rhydon.
Oh my God. Yeah,
Rhydon's gonna
that's
be on
really
my team.
unfortunate. That's really unfortunate.
That's
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 an ouch.
that's so tough.
I think there. I mean, there could have been a couple maybe more safer plays, but like not
Yeah,
really that much different.
yeah. Single
That's
Thunder's
ass.
one. Yeah, Single Thunder's winning lines involve just getting more billion paralysis in a row, and
Yeah,
they got that. So props to them
crazy.
for identifying the winning lines, but this is so tough for Z.
Yeah, it's like he literally did everything right, basically.
Yeah, that's that's thunderous, I guess.
Yikes.
Maybe the world is better on in like SS SV because they don't have to deal with this shit. They
Yeah.
just have to deal with Whimsicott instead. So like, so it is what it is. At least SM is fair. No Whimsicott, no
Thunderous is
Thunderous. It's
bad.
just yeah, it's Pokemon. It's how Pokemon is supposed to be played.
True. No dynamic speed either. That's his favorite
No
gen.
dynamic speed. Megas actually have speed working immediately, so they don't have to protect.
The only acceptable kind of dynamic speed.
Yeah, yeah, actually.
All right, I guess we're waiting on SB. Damn,
Yep.
that was crazy.
That's
Yeah,
ah, looks like I'm gonna have to pray that this doesn't happen to me later. Thunderous is kind of fucked. Maybe it's just some kind of Stockholm syndrome kind of thing
yeah.
about how we just thought that Thunderous is fine as a Pokemon all this time for like PW and XY. I don't know.
Yeah.
And who's gonna play for SB, by the way?
It's ESM and Rob Jr. Uh, I'm double checking, making sure it's happening soon. It was posted matches times earlier, and I was like, oh, that's a pretty high level game.
Yup. ESM. Rob Jr. Well, I'd say they're relatively both underrated
Yeah,
in the
I would
community.
agree. I think
ESM won a regional, I believe.
only regional winner in the pool, therefore the GOAT.
Yeah, yeah. Therefore, the goat. Like the DOU players need to give their respect to ESM. ESM apparently Thanos.
Okay, I see
Rob
ESM
Jr.
live on
Meanwhile,
Smog Tours. I think game is about to happen.
Rob Jr. is also Thanos. So yeah,
Yeah,
the
I think
second Rob in the pool.
this is a really interesting matchup, right? Because these are two non-mainers, but I think they're like some of like they have like really good team tour records in the last year.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, I've teamed with ESM on West
Wait,
a
they're
couple
on
times.
tours? Are they
Yeah,
playing right now, by the way?
no, the game is not live,
Oh,
but they are both online, so I'm assuming it's about to start. Uh,
yeah. Yeah, Rob Jr. always been Thanos, always
yeah,
been a participant of DPL ever since oh, the the DPL before the last one, I think. I'm not
hmm,
sure. They definitely were in the last DPL though.
yeah,
Always been a
big part
good
of
singles
Thieves
player.
win. Yeah, two ribbons, I think.
Ribbon winner. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. Like apparently UU Thanos. They used to be
the GOAT.
underused Thanos, but like I'm not sure about. I'm not
ESM used
educated
to play
about
UU
their.
too, I think.
Damn, that's crazy. Well, and now
Yeah,
they're fighting it out in SVDO. Like, yeah, I guess
one of the better games of all
most
time.
top generation of DOU ever.
We're
Well,
about to see
IC, but SS is better.
10,000 games of Psy Spam over the next couple weeks. I hope you're ready.
Uh, I need to block my SVDOU channels. Make sure I never see them ever. Yeah, it's either gonna be Spam or some variant of Clevo or I don't know, like
Those two,
Tornadoes or
that's my bet.
Pao Entei.
But yeah,
Yeah, Pao Entei.
How Entei, Clefo, or Psy Spam. There you go. There's your matchup roulette at the moment.
Occasionally, random sun. Okay, I guess
Let's
we're
go.
branching out.
High
Yeah,
horsepower for Graph.
yeah.
If you
I
know, you
can't.
know.
I mean, if I hate SVDOU, I can't even smile by going to SVDOU because there Palafin's there for some reason. Like, okay,
Halifin. Halifin tried its best. I think it's a DU now. About time.
yeah. I guess that thing's legal there. Okay, cool.
Hold on.
Metagross, SSDOU Thanos, Metagross in the depths right now for SV. That's cool.
I'm just gonna ask ESM.
I don't know what SVDU teams are good. I don't want to know really either. And now we're just waiting on these guys.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello? Let's just ask ESM. Getting ghosted. That's crazy. No response.
Yeah, you win a regional. You're too cool for random SVDOU players.
We might see some very whack stuff from ESM here. You never know. Okay, he says should be. Okay. So yeah.
It's
Okay, he
either a
says
game or an act call.
yeah. He says whenever Rob Jr. responds. So
Yeah, Rob Jr. is on the tour server. I see their name, bright and green.
I wonder when the last time Rob Jr. played OU was though. Oh, I guess it probably was World Cup. I'm not really sure.
Hmm.
Um,
I'm to be
I
honest,
don't know.
I haven't really kept up with SVDOU play in the past.
Fair enough.
All I know about ESM is their DUU Thanos apparently.
I think he. I mean,
They're good
okay,
at DUU.
he's good at DUU, but he doesn't really want to play DUU because fake tier.
I guess. Yeah, DUU is like you played in Derby because like you've had your fill in
Yeah,
DPL.
you had a
And
you had a you had a crazy DUU run. That was actually fire.
yeah, I just bring Thunderous and Amorous 5 times in a row. Okay,
Let's
that's
go.
balanced. Yeah, that core was not okay. I get to bring Thunderous and I get to make the strongest special attacker in the format
Yeah,
even more Thanos. Yeah, that's
it
cool.
was actually it was really interesting to be honest because it was like I've always kind of wondered like if Flutterman gets banned, would we see that in DOU? You know, I'm not sure if it's quite up to the scale of power, but I don't know if I would ever want to see that again. Those two together is so much variance.
I think I think there's actually a possibility because like Thunderous is actually kind of a good guy.
Yeah,
It has
it's not
eerie
Thunderous is legitimately quite viable in DOU. It's
yeah,
not.
it has eerie impulse. Eerie impulse it might be the greatest move ever. But
Yeah,
like the only problem with Thunderous is it's just not enough.
yeah, yeah,
Because like if you're bringing Enamorous, why aren't you just bringing Fluttermane? Because like Fluttermane already a good guy, Enamorous kind of good, but you need synergy with it to be good.
yeah.
Why not just cut the middleman and use the best Pokemon in the format? So, but if Fluttermane is gone, Eerie Impulse actually gets more value with having Enamorous because like instead of just being useful defensively, it's also useful offensively, which is the great thing about it.
Yeah, it's crazy because Eerie Impulse is actually a really strong defensive tool, like you said. Because I'm pretty sure it hits grounds
Yeah.
too. It hits like everything.
Yeah. Imagine having your guys like, huh, your long neck? Yeah, that's -2 special attack. Goodbye. It also has scary face. So like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
you're not
too.
paralyzing, but also like at the same time, it also affects grounds. Are there even any ground types in the format
Do you? I
for
don't think
SV?
so. Well, it's in
Buffalo.
it's Lando I. Lando I's the big guy at the moment. Um,
Yeah. Imagine
not
having
quite
Lando
SS
I,
level, but
Eerie Impulse.
yeah.
Have your guy Eerie Impulse. Yep, that guy's useful for sure.
I remember when I would like play like SS VGC or whatever on cartridge. One of my favorites was like Micro Zapdos because you just click Max Airstream. Then you get Eerie Impulse sometimes. That would be so annoying. Be like, why is my electric type hit by this move?
Yeah, Thunderous is actually formats with Thunderous good might be not ethical.
Okay, Rob Jr. is
Play
not ready
it's
yet, apparently.
10:14.
Tactical Spark?
Isn't the act call for team tours like 15 minutes?
I think so.
Yeah. Sure,
I
only scheduled for 10, right? Well, I'm pretty sure the timer for the 15 minutes starts like the
yeah,
moment when
you make contact or something, or like you ping
no, the moment
managers.
when you inform the managers of the opposing
Yeah,
team. So like if if ESM hasn't tagged Rob Jr.'s
it
managers,
started.
I think
Timer
the
started at
managers have
6:12
tagged.
or 4 minutes ago. Leaking. GPL manager leaking. Let's go.
Yeah, I was just waiting, I guess.
Hold on. Challenge Cup right now. Uh,
Oh, what the hell? Why do I have Metagross? Lol. I
that's
guess
level
that's
2.
first victory too.
Yo, Volcanion, let's
Wait.
go. Oh my gosh, I have the Volcanion moveset of all time.
Oh. Ah. Well, this is kind of problematic. Yep. Yep. Ah, it is what it is. I br- Okay,
Oh
you
shit,
stabbed me.
I'm about to get swept.
You can win.
Oh
You can
no.
win.
Oh no.
You can definitely win.
Wait, wait, wait.
Yep, you can definitely.
Oh?
JK, I don't have move.
Oh shit.
I'm Mono Scout! Special attack! Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Like, oh no.
Wait, I didn't notice you were helmet yet.
Oh, I'm helmet. Oh shit. Rip.
Yeah, bro.
That was rough. Can't believe they gave me Scald Volcanion. That's so funny.
It's called Flame Charge. Dig. They actually gave you dual stab helmet. What is this?
That was actually broken.
That's so fake.
Rare.
Okay, I
Okie
saw your.
dokie.
I saw form.
That's
What the hell? Meanwhile, I have. Okay, I have Okie dokie, I guess, but like, this is not okay.
bro. My best mon is Psyduck. No cap.
Go! Hitmontop! CC the Hoopa! Oh, you're fucked. You're actually cooked.
Oh no. Ow.
Yep. Goodbye, Okidogi.
Mystery Barb.
Purdy. Yeah. Yeah, this guy might not be the worst Pokemon of all time, maybe? Aware? I was testing with Hitmontop.
What is this metagame? Hit one
I was
top.
testing
Let's
Hitmontop,
go.
like, in BW, I think. I don't know. I was. Why am I just leaking test games right now? But
Oh,
Hitmontop
apparently
took
game is about to start.
50% from a growth. From a BW growth.
All right.
Okay. That's
Winner takes all. Last Challenge Cup game.
Yep. And I get Wiglet. Yep. Yeah, cool.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, this might not be the worst.
Wait, I have the goat on my team. I have the goat.
Yep, for it. What's this gonna do? Like, Shed Tail? There is no hope. I must do what I will do. This is the play I must go for. Oh, hell no.
That's-
I'm sorry, but this must be done.
oh shit! I choice locked myself into Harden. Let's
I was actually
go.
scared for a minute. I was actually scared for a moment there. Then I realized it was just for it.
My last move is truly something. Oh fuck! Magical leaf.
I thought Magical Leaf was spread. The entire time I was just hitting the Slugma apparently.
All right, you're not ready
I
for
I
this.
might actually be the worst.
You're not ready for
Hello,
this.
Hakamo. Move.
Oh, double so your game started. Let's go.
Game.
I had
Yep.
last resort coil for it. Okay.
Long neck. Qian Pao.
Okay.
Qian Pao with no other physical attackers except Rillaboom, I guess, but that guy's fake. It's Rillaboom versus Size. Yeah, of course. Sun plus double Proto plus Size Spam. Yeah, this format isn't fucked at all, I guess.
Well, Rillaboom looks really nice here into the size spam component. Ninetales is interesting as opposed to Torkoal, but Gouging Fire
Yeah,
could go off here.
yeah.
Rob Jr.
This
definitely has
game
a more
might.
defensive team. It's going to be a question of whether he can outlast the offense here successfully.
Yeah, I think this game will really go. So it will depend on the dynamics of terrain, psychic versus grassy. Because like
Yeah,
grassy terrain, Rillaboom looks kind of strong versus ESM's team. However, if grassy isn't up, Rillaboom is actually just a bot.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Ninetales versus Volcanion. XD. Could Rob Jr. be a rain team? Nope. Volcanion just takes a power gem, I guess. Heatwave does 1,000,000%.
And in a big
Rob
encore.
Jr.'s Tornado stuck on Torn.
Solid tech.
Is that really a bad thing though? But I mean, I guess you can't bleak wind, but you're also
Yeah,
just switching out your
yeah, you
tornado
should be
anyway.
switching out
I
anyway.
think
The power gem is annoying though.
kind of want to do that already.
You just bring in
So it is what. Well,
Raging
at
Bolt on
least it
Torn.
guarantees that
Sub single
ESM
thunder.
doesn't have to think about turning this anymore.
Yeah,
I think you
I
probably
think
just bring in
And if you're Rob Jr., can you switch in your Raging Bolt here? I don't think so. I'm not. I'm personally not that crazy.
VSM's end.
yeah.
This Ninetales really got to switch out here. It's pretty free. Probably just go Gouging Fire. And you just blow shit up. Uh,
I would
Volcanion and Sun. Volcanion is
aren't
pinned by Power Gem too.
right. So
So
aren't you free to just there's the Raging Bolt. It's not gonna do very much for Ice Spam.
yeah,
okay, takes the
Raging
overheat.
overheat. Yeah,
That's a
that's a
nice
lot of
Eject
damage.
pack. Wow,
Aware.
he's cooking. He's cooking. Here comes the Gouging Fire.
Yep,
There
Gets
you
the
go.
proto
Infinity
attack
Water
first.
comes in. plus
We're all
attack.
right.
And now it
What
kills
item
everything on the
is
board.
what
It could be
item
Clear
does
Amulet.
Gouging Fire run?
It usually runs Clear Amulet, Dragon Dance, or Booster Energy, Breaking Swipe.
Well,
But since this is Sun,
Booster.
it's most likely
Yeah.
either Clear Amulet or Choice Band or Choice Scarf. One of those three. Uh,
Yeah, I thought of Choice Scarf as well. What speed is it? It's like 309. That's actually faster than I thought. It looks
yeah,
like
it's Lando T Speed. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
wait, it is kind of Lambert's T speed. I think 309 is like, let me guess.
I think that it's base one or
Lando's the same.
base. Yeah.
It's
Wait, is
like
it? No, I think that's Murkrow.
80, 87.
I don't know. They're
It's
close enough.
91. It is literally Lambert T speed.
Okay. Booster Static Flutter. That's actually really big here because with the Tailwind support, that thing will be nuking basically everything on ESM's side. So he's got to play pretty carefully here.
Special attack boosted in Tailwind. Yep. As well as Fluttermane, a special attack boost. Yeah, he can
Oh shoot,
definitely do something here.
OBS
ESM.
disconnected.
What turn are y'all on?
Okay. We are on turn
Praise.
3. Turn
We're
3.
on turn
Oh, okay.
praise. Rob Jr. Tailwind up really gonna be a difference maker in this matchup.
Yeah, the Raging Bolt
Go
threatens the
Raging
Fluttermane
Bolt.
as well. Fluttermane's got to switch out here probably into Indeedee or Specs, Fluttermane, and Sun. Oko's Gouging Fire anyway. Uh,
Does
I
it?
think it probably
No
lives like
way.
10%.
Good. Yeah, Gouging Fire's kind of bulky. It's
but like
100. I
if you
think no
Terra,
way. It's
if you
not.
Terra, that's going like everything.
Does it die?
It has
I
93
doubt it
special
dies.
defense.
It definitely dies with a follow-up hit from the Raging Bolt, but like straight
Yeah,
up from a Dazzle? No
I'm
way.
not sure. No, no, not from a Dazzle, from a Midwest. That's why you would probably like. I don't know. There's many options here for
Personally,
Rob
I wish
Jr.
Dazzle plus follow-up hit the Gouging Fire. It's the
Yeah,
most safest because like Dazzle also gets to kill on the Flutter main slot.
A
yeah.
Bolt under Tailwind outspeeds Fluttermane with a booster, right?
No, it shouldn't.
No way.
Um,
No way.
yeah.
Absolutely no way.
Because
I
okay,
think even
because
Thunder
Flutter hits 608 with booster.
Yeah.
Um,
Jeez, that's crazy.
yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
So you need to Thunderclap it,
Is it? Yeah. Is it not
is what I'm
607?
hearing.
Yeah, if you want to target it with the troll, that's what you got to do. Yeah, okay. Once the shot
Oh
comes
my
out,
god.
Gouging
Resist.
Fire, Terrifiers, resists the Deagling does
Nothing! Does
nothing.
nothing!
It lifts the Dragon Pulse. He crashes the Fluttermane.
Fluttermane
Down goes the
down!
Fluttermane.
Great
Whimsicott's in.
job,
Tailwind is
Fluttermane.
threatened.
Great job. Great job, Fluttermane, for that.
And now
Absolutely nothing.
ESM is in a very strong position here.
Really good.
You have Fluttermane and
Okay.
Size Spam in the back.
But
Is this
why are we heat
AV?
crash?
Because it's really heavy. It's extremely heavy. It's like
Yeah,
600
it's heavy
kilograms for
guy.
some reason.
It's 590.
Okay, damn.
This guy is heavy as fuck.
Thick with fucking 5 Cs.
Yeah.
Fluttermane's supposed to only deal 21 to a Goju Fire?
That's
That
Terrafairy's
is,
only fire type.
yeah.
That's AV, right? That has to be AV.
I feel like that's AV, yeah. Especially because the 56
Oh,
from Raging Bolt. I feel like Raging Bolt probably did more there.
Yeah,
It wasn't AV.
true. I guess the team does need bulk somewhere because it doesn't
yeah.
really get
Yeah,
it
that
otherwise.
interesting concept. AV Gouging Fire with Tailwind support, with Sun support, and with Size Spam, I guess, because like why not?
Kind of just got everything on one team here.
Does Gouging Fire get the speed? It looks really chunky, so maybe not. I don't actually know the movesets of these guys.
I think from ESM's end here, this is a pretty easy DD switch. Or maybe not. You might get trolled by gouging or by raging bolt. But the taunt friend from the Torn here.
Yeah, because like the Raging Bolt can aim thingamabob. Wait,
Okay,
I
opts
was
to
thinking maybe.
bring in the Flutter. Bleak wins. Flutter dodges. I think Flutter might have hung on there just barely. Uh,
Yeah, Flutter lived that definitely. But that still blows though, because like maybe you could have reduced the speed with Bleak Wind drop. I don't know. Sun ticking down. Last turn of Sun this turn, by the way.
yeah. Oh yeah, good observation. Yeah, Flutter is both these monsters are kind of Thanos at the moment.
Yep.
I think here.
Raging Bolt also part of Thanos. Weirdly enough, it can raging. Wait, it can thunderclap the Flurry main. I think. However, ESM does have Indeedee for
Right.
that. The dodge might mean that Flutter main can just dazzle right now, thinking with the expectation that it'll live Oblique Wind.
Yeah,
So that dodge kind of mattered.
yeah, definitely. The dodge was very unfortunate. It's a Bleak Wind moment there,
Yeah.
I don't
and I
know.
think depends on the depends on the Torn and Flutter spreads, but there is a chance that it could have just dropped there. I don't think so, but there's
Yeah.
probably a chance. Flutterman with a truly unfair 135 SPDF
Yeah. If
on
Flutter
top
main
of everything
actually
else.
drop, Raging Bolt can be faster, right?
No, because Tailwind's up.
I mean, oh right, Tailwind's up for
Yeah,
ESM. I thought that was enemy Tailwind. Yeah. Rob
that
Genius
one just
and
expired. Yeah,
died. Yeah, that one expired. Whimsicott just died. Yeah, that's fucked. So
average
Raging Bolt
dynamic
has
speed
to
moment.
thunderclap.
Yeah, I think that's where the debate
So
is here,
basically,
right?
what I'm getting at is Tornadus has to die.
Okay, Thunderclap comes out.
Dazzle
Declude
has
comes
to
out.
die.
Down goes Bolt. Specs Flutter. Uh,
Do you really need the tailwind there?
um,
I mean,
it definitely helps the POW in the back.
Yeah.
Uh,
If you kill the Flutterman down, then you don't need to worry about it. You can
yeah,
just tailwind the next turn.
yeah.
it means Rob doesn't have to rely on Sucker, I guess. I don't know.
But here comes the speed boost
Yes.
again, and now
Flutter
this is
main
actually a
staring
pretty
down
close
the
end game,
Bolt.
right? Because
Yeah,
ESM has to be
it's
very
super
careful
tight.
about the Indeedee because of the Rill Boom in the back, which can kind of like pick
Yeah.
up KOs on like half the mons. Uh, if this is Sash
If you're gonna
POW,
play
That
like
deck, it's
if you're
definitely
gonna play
Sash
like
Power
footsies
at
about
this
it, you might as well
stage.
just bring in and start the terrain wars early. Is generally how I play.
yeah, you can definitely do that.
But it's like it's hard to bring Rillaboom in this matchup early though, because like
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gouging Fire, Ninetales, those two guys, and
I
I
think
would
also
agree
that
though
might be the
that
idea.
it's
yeah, it's a Sun Core, so it's
That
definitely
might be the
doable.
idea is like to punish Rill Boom pretty heavily here with this one.
Yeah,
Okay, POW
Rillaboom has
protects.
been
Uh,
it's
useless.
outlives. Okay.
oh,
Oh, it's
it's the
still
Ninetale.
it's
It's
actually
slow and
still
bulky.
alive.
Yeah, it's slow and bulky.
Rillaboom now comes in. Tough
Just a little
defensive
bit too
play.
late. Yeah, indeed, you can just switch in. Um,
Yeah,
and I
indeed
don't really
comes in
know.
right now, dazzles, and yep.
Oddly enough, the Ninetales looks kind of annoying for a lot of the mons on Rob's Jr.'s team. Even the ones that are fated. It's like the typing is just good.
Doesn't Rob Jr. still have Terra available?
Oh, this is true. Yeah.
Uh, which gen are we playing? I mean, they still like Indeedee though, and it should be over because
I
the
think.
game
Yeah, I think
times,
it's over. Yeah.
or they
Yeah.
just time out in 10
ESM,
seconds.
ESM probably just calculating the last Terra possibilities. So
Okay,
they're
and
like, oh,
it's
that's
yeah,
too
and it's
low.
life orb POW too, so it dies anyway. Now
Goodbye,
Dio
Terra.
just comes in, and wins the game.
Hashtag Dio.
Wow, that was actually pretty good. It was a pretty good game. Very offensive. A lot happened. The 8-turn game is crazy.
Yep. And we all know what this guy's cooking.
Yeah.
Terra Dark.
Maybe
Dark.
Cyclobus misses. No.
It's E-Force now. It's broken.
That's balanced.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fair for sure.
Yeah, USM takes it with the interesting gouging fire size spam team. Not a combination you see every day with the Nine Tails as well.
Yeah. Sun size spam.
Eject pack is
That's
a nice
sun
touch.
size spam tailwind. Cool.
Yeah, the eject pack was pretty huge there. Got a lot of momentum early from that.
Yeah, that was actually really
Basically
fire.
a U-turn. Yeah.
It's
And
basically
then, yeah,
offensive eject button for like the kinds of rain teams that people run in SM, XY, BW.
yeah,
It's basically the same kind of idea, except more offensive oriented, which is
Unlike,
really cool by the way. You get
unlike a
a
sorry.
switch on tempo.
yeah. I think I think
Unlike
from
a
Rob Jr.'s end.
discourse.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, on like a discourse level, do you think that Whimsicott on a size spam team is like efficient if it really wants to? After tailwinding, it just kind of wants to taunt an encore and maybe Moonblast. Is that
It's
kind of a
interesting
Yes.
synergy?
because it kind of has other moves. Because I'm guessing it's Sunny Day on this one. You Sunny Day, Moonblast, Tailwind,
Yeah.
and then you can either run like
Sunny Day
Protect, which you probably don't need, or you can could run something like Trick Room or something, just to like
to reset,
for
like to
for the
manipulate the game.
very fringe case, you know. I think it's viable because it does benefit from Psychic Terrain in the way Torrent doesn't, right? Um,
Yeah.
Yeah. What does this team do versus like Trick Room, or is that not really prevalent in the meta right now?
well, it's
It's
kind of a
not
fish
really
as it usually is.
Right.
it
I think it's
doesn't have a lot of
probably in
value.
DD or Whimsicott has Trick Room to reverse it. I'm guessing, or they were
Maybe
just
maybe
confident.
gouging
Uh,
fire plus indeed is annoying enough for TR to deal with. I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering,
I
like,
mean, you kind of just have to choose things to disrespect in the builder, anyways.
yeah, no, especially in SV, it's very much like that. I think for Rob Jr. here, he just didn't get enough value out of Volcanion early. The power gem really put him behind because the
Yeah.
Volcanion went down really early, and then he didn't really get much value out of the Raging Bolt either, compared to how much it could have
Out of
gotten.
everything out of everything ESM's Fluttermane could beat its power gem, that's kind of tough.
Instead of like
Let's
Ice
see,
Wind, yeah.
where's this series at now? Okay, so Trader Makers got wins from ESM. They won all SV games. Uh, oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Rob Jr. was my man. Whoops.
rip. Yeah, it was a good game. Yeah, so I think Crater Makers are up 4-2 now with Loudwinner and Loudwinner Loudwinner versus Mishimoto and Yoda versus Ann tomorrow. So Cold Crew not out of it can still tie it. But for Crater Makers, that's really huge to get all your SV wins. And I think that's kind of like that's something the roster aims heavily towards, right? Because you have two very good VGC players plus Tenzai in that. Um, yeah, pretty good game. Thanks for joining on the casting. Any other thoughts on the game?
So what? The Cold
Thoughts?
Crew is 2 after
Yeah,
being
2-4.
1-4
Yeah,
from. Yikes. Feels bad. We got
so,
Yoda though in Loud Winners, so that's
yeah, those
still
are
tieable.
yeah, it's very much tiable. Just take a look at the state of the games right now. I think yeah,
Do not let Drought
Spindas
fool
are
you.
up 4-0. That's rough. Tiable. Uh, Thieves versus High Dragons. Oh, the big game tomorrow is Bagel versus Paraplegic. Um, Depending on time, are either of y'all interested in casting that?
Fraud versus
Probably
Wash.
not.
Fraud versus Wash was crazy.
Bagel's still fresh, just popped out of the toaster.
Okay, you good for that one.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
that
that's
series has like almost no games played. I think Thieves are up. 3-0 though.
Saturday night, and there's like not even 40% of the games are played.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then Storms versus Ducks is 3-2 Storms with Zom, QSNS, and Nito playing tomorrow.
SMB almost picked me up again. Could have been a Duck again.
It's interesting. There's a lot of similar pieces on that team to the winning one a couple of years ago. Some new faces, of course.
Yeah. We got
Yeah.
Waffle. We can have Waffle versus Bagel.
Waffle versus Bagel would be crazy. The breakfast game.
That meme would last at least a year.
Yeah.
Oh, Rob Jr. was asking for advice on the game besides the feedback that the game already has.
I think I think leveraging Rillaboom early could have been pretty huge. I think that would have helped. I think it's kind of tough to like commit to that early on because you obviously have the NDD, but I think Rillaboom put on enough pressure into a lot of the team that it would have been helpful to bring that out earlier. Uh, I think kind of just the order of the mods was a little rough. I don't think the game was badly played at all. I think the matchup was a little rough to be honest, but I think maybe I would have like personally I would have just like gone with POW plus Rilla earlier. Uh, it
I think
depends
you're
on the
all
Rilla
better.
set as well.
Yeah, I think you're all right stacking Torn instead of switching in Bolt and using the Bolt to take like the power gem or something.
Yeah.
Would probably be better momentum. Like you don't really need Torrent for too much. It's going
Oh,
to
also
bounce
the
and
other
die.
thing,
Everything.
I think the Declaim came out from Flutter. The turn the Flutter died. I think that was unfortunate. Obviously, you got a burned Terra out of it, but I think Flutter could have put on a lot of pressure. It's just like uh,
Yeah.
it really didn't get much done there, right? Because it just died to Heat Crash. Uh,
The gouging fire. I, it was AV, right?
Yeah, it
I
had to
think it
be.
was yeah.
Yeah. AV gouging fire versus Rob Jr.'s team just insanely tough to deal with, especially with
Yeah,
Volcanion gone.
yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, it kind of just like nuked everything. Um,
Yeah.
I think okay,
Rillaboom
but in
can't deal with it. Shanpao can't deal with it. Volcanion
yes,
died.
Flutter can't. Bolt didn't really deal with it. Um,
Yeah, it did 50 at least. But still,
yeah,
that.
but I think generally versus Sun, one of the big things is like making use of your Flutter, right? Because it gets the proto right, and that's something Sun has historically struggled to deal with. I had a game against Fan Game in Derby where Flutter literally 6-0'd his team because he was running Sun, and a lot of the Sun lines are like weak to Flutter or don't resist it. Um, so I think for ESM, getting rid of the Flutter with that early Terra was definitely worth it because that was like one of the big threats. Um, I think it's definitely like hard to see that coming, kind of, because it's like Gouging Fire is not a mon typically used, so you don't really know A, the set, or B, the item. Uh, but I definitely think the Flutter, the Rilla, and the POW were the mons that could have been useful in the matchup. I think the other three were kind of like, eh.
It's pretty hard to be like trying to run your own Sun on that and then also not give them the benefit, even though I mean they have their own Ninetales to begin with.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to be outspeeding them, but they already have stuff that's just naturally punching harder.
The other thing was like the whole Canyon. Definitely. The power gem was like
Right.
really unfortunate, right? Because like that's not really commonly seen. Usually it's like icing wind or something. But I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
from ESM's end here, that actually is a really interesting and solid choice in the team builder because you're struggling into stuff like Volcanion otherwise. Uh, so yeah,
Yeah. I think there's like something to be said about having a level of maybe paranoia that power gem is possible if you're making like a team scout. Um,
yeah,
and like guessing items and moves from the preview is something I think that you could probably go with like, oh, it might have power gem, or at least like you should question it.
Yeah, but it's not. It's something that can be kind of hard to do. But that's definitely something, a skill that all of us, or every player, should always be trying to develop. Um,
Yeah.
oh, ESM just told me it's choice band gouging fire, not assault vest. It's just that guy, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit took nothing from anything. No
Which
bulk is
impressive.
crazy. Wow, no
Yeah.
bulk.
Maybe Bolt just didn't have a ton of special attack investment.
Yeah,
Not sure.
I'm surprised that it did only 56. Wow. But yeah, CB is even more power into for Rob Jr. because then it's just nuking everything. Yeah, a good game. I think.
There's good info to look
Yeah,
at. Yeah.
a very interesting side spam team. I definitely think side spam needs to go personally. I think it's just like DOA is just not a mon meant to learn expanding force. That wasn't really what
Yeah.
carried the match. Um,
Yeah.
But it's the threat of
Yeah.
it that also like carries the threat in the first place.
yeah,
GF was not cooking with that one.
yeah,
I say
they were not cooking.
they overcooked.
Do you want to take
Oh
like
yeah,
a
I
psychic
really
terrain
like
psycho boost
ESM's
anyways?
team.
Sorry, I talked over you.
Yeah, no.
It does. It kind of it has a
It
lot
is a
of
cool team.
flexibility. Um, yeah. All
No
right.
boss in
I
return.
have to go, but thank you guys for casting. It was a lot of fun.
Augers.
And thank you for everyone that tuned in. All right. See you, everyone. Okay. Hold on. I have to figure out how to properly end the stream so people get the whole thing. uh,
GG.
I want to watch the casting of my part. Yeah.
yeah. I'll link the VOD in self promotion.